I'll begin just talking about the offensive possessions and field position, things like that. The first drive, um, we were intercepted, ended up giving up a field goal there. I'll have to go back and watch to see exactly who that's on. Um, Second drive, we start at the 25, so pretty much the full length of the field. Um, there is a first and 10 play where the snap does hit the quarterback right in the hands. We lose, I think, 8 yards on that. You can't do that against good teams. So you start the game with an interception. The very next series, the quarterback drops the snap. You lose 8 yards, put yourself in a position where you're second and 18. This is the drive where Lamar ran for a touchdown on 4th and 2. I don't think that happens against a good team generally. I don't think that happens against Cleveland, where you get that wide open, middle of the field clear touchdown. I think this offense is a labored offense. They really have to work very, very hard even to gain a first down. Third drive, we begin again at the 25, so let's call it a full drive. Again, the team shoots themselves in the foot. This is the missed field goal by Tucker, preceded by a made field goal where somebody jumped, I think. I think it was a false start. So in a way, that's kind of good for Tucker, kind of to refocus him, I'll say. Let's hope. The fourth drive started at the Dallas 38. So obviously great field position. One play. I think that's the touchdown to Miles Boykin. It was an off-play action. You saw the linebackers come up off of that fullback lead, Ricard. I thought Pat Ricard played very, very well in this game. I can't wait to watch him. I thought the throw was a little bit high to Miles. It was effective ultimately, and Lamar read it, but he did have to leave the ground to get it, and he was wide open. That was the fourth drive. Excuse me, fifth drive. We began at our 30. I wrote down that he was high and late to the tight end. Not sure. That could have been that pass interference. That could have been that pass interference play. Yeah, he was late. If that's the one I'm thinking of, Lamar was late with that throw and extremely high. We ended up with a field goal, so we get a play we should have hit there. The quarterback should have made that connection. Let's see. I wrote QB sprint out with a question mark. Oh, okay. Okay. So off of that drive on the fifth drive, we had that sprint out on third down and a sideline throw to Marquise. I thought Lamar was late with that throw, and it's possible. Have to go watch it. Possible. At the time watching it, I thought Marquise's effort to get the second foot down was questionable, but Lamar was late with that throw. Sixth drive. Okay, this is to start the second half. Lamar misses Miles Boykin on 3rd and 4th down. He's high with that throw. It's a wobbly throw. There's no way all these things can add up and you beat a team, a good team. There's no way you can do botched snaps, interception on the first drive, high throws, late throws. And I'm being critical while realizing that we're short, some guys. But these are all plays that were there to be had, and these were mistakes, errors of self-infliction. Let's see. Oh yeah, so they call that QB sprint out play, which I guess it worked. We got him open, but late. Okay, sorry. Second half. Mrs. Boykin, that's a 3 and out to start the second half. Just not a good start. Seventh drive, we get the ball at the 43. Our 43 again, very good field position. This is the throw to Marquise. I think just my recollection of watching it is The quarterback did a good job throwing against his body. Obviously, a beautiful, beautiful throw. They were trying to hit. Um, they're trying to hit the tight end out of the backfield in the flat, is what it looked like, and he came back and made a throw against his body, which is great. I think that Marquise was running a curl to the other side. He was not part of the progression. Um, I thought it was a lazy curl, but the defender came down Hill, and to his credit, he read Lamar very, very well, made an exceptional catch. Really great job getting his feet down. And this team's we got to stretch the field. I'd like to see a lot of the routes that Mark runs, these crosses, these deep crosses where he's finding space, where he and Lamar have that connection. I'd like to see Marquise in that role, along with Mark. But Marquise, you just can't. You've got to move him around. You can't. Once somebody gets hands on him, he's done. You've got to move him around, keep him in space, give him that opportunity to kind of find space. I think that's where we want him. But we've got to have big plays. We've got to have big plays. This offense is so labored. Just takes so much effort, and some of that's the guys we're missing clearly. But so wonderful, wonderful play. Then the eighth drive, we get the ball at the 42, hour 42. We end up with a field goal. I think that's unacceptable. It's better than nothing, but yeah, big games, playoffs, next week versus Cleveland, you got to convert when you get that kind of field position. Ricard, I wrote down with an exclamation there. That's where he hits gets the catch and comes downhill and hits that guy on the sideline. Just love seeing that. The ninth drive, and if I didn't miss anything, was resulted in a touchdown. We got it at the Dallas 44. They didn't want to play at that point. I think Dallas, everybody knows, is a very, very bad team. Very bad team. I just was not encouraged by this win, other than the fact that we had a lot of pieces missing. We came through and we did get the win, which is what matters in the end. Just a little bit about the defense. Pass rush, I thought was really disappointing. Good quarterbacks, the blitz, the idea of sending extra guys. Good quarterbacks are hip to that, and they'll find somebody hot every time, or most of the time. Yeah, the pass rush was bad. I thought we couldn't even sniff a coverage sack. There were times where the quarterback was holding the ball because he couldn't find anybody open. Let's see. I thought Brandon Williams had a good comeback game. These are just my sense after watching last night. We're going to need Calais Campbell 100%. I'm not sure if he is. Yeah, health is a big issue going forward. Cleveland seems like a good team. I have not spent a lot of time watching them. I listened to them on the radio the first half of their game versus Tennessee, and they seem to be playing with a good bit of confidence offensively. Let's see. Oh, there was a play early that I liked. Oh gosh, what's his name? The right tackle, Phillips. Thought he got beat, and he did a nice job in recovery. Can't be more specific than that, unfortunately. I'm really, really impressed by Orlando Brown. I think he just really shows. I think he's more natural as a left tackle. I think he feels more comfortable at left tackle. You see, he's comfortable using angles and his length, and I think he's just more comfortable at the left tackle. I'm just really impressed by him. I wasn't always early on, in his rookie year. I think I thought, but I was wrong. He's been a very, very good pick. Very good. The fact that he can play both tackles is just really great. Be curious to see the rest of the offensive line. I'm trying to think of the defense generally. Yeah, not too much comes to mind. We're going to have a hard time with Cleveland. Got to get everybody back. got to play without all these mistakes, um, and we've got to have some big plays on offense. Just have to.